Hello friends, I'm Eric Hutchinson. I'm the principal broker and owner of Hutchinson Realty. Welcome to video 2 of my new video series, How to Sell a Home in Northwest Arkansas. Last year I did a video series on how to buy a home in Northwest Arkansas, but it was from the buyer's perspective. This year I'm doing this video series on how to sell a home from the seller's perspective. We're going to be looking at the Arkansas real estate contract and how to negotiate the highest price and best terms for your property. Last video, we talked about the importance of using a realtor. I know I'm a little bit biased. However, I think if you go back and watch that video, you'll see how important it is to have a professional working for you to get the highest price and best terms for your property. Realtors are going to do an evaluation of your property. They're going to give you a net proceeds. It says what your bottom line is. They're going to put your home in the multiple listing service, making your property accessible to over 4,000 realtors. They're going to take professional pictures of your property. They're going to set up appointments and screen buyers before they come into your property, giving you an extra layer of security. Realtors do multiple transactions a year. You probably do 1 or 2 transactions every 10 or 15 years. So it's really important that you get a realtor to work for you when selling your property. Today, we're going to be looking at page 1 of the Arkansas real estate contract. We're going to be looking at how important it is to know whether or not the buyer is getting financing. If they're getting financing, what kind of financing are they getting? Is that important? Absolutely. So let's get into it, shall we? So let's look at page 1 of the Arkansas real estate contract. As you can see, there are 4 financing options and a cash option. Now, if the buyer is paying cash, then a lender is not involved and the property can close very quickly. And sometimes the cash buyer will not ask for any repairs on a home inspection. That would be an advantage of a cash deal. However, most cash buyers want to negotiate the purchase price, and sometimes they want to negotiate it further than the seller wants to negotiate. But we're going to be looking at today the 4 financing options. We're going to pretend that our buyer needs to get a loan. So I'm going to zoom in a little closer. Let's look at conventional loan. Now, conventional loan is the most popular, and I will tell you that buyers that go conventional, if they put down more than 10 or 20%, sometimes the appraiser just does what we call a drive-by appraisal. They just make sure the house is standing and is existing, and then they pass it on through to the lender. It's really good, quick, and easy. However, if a buyer is going government loan like VA, FHA, or USD-RD loans, then the appraiser sometimes is much more strict. For a VA loan, that's 100% financing. The buyer's not putting anything down, and most of the time they're asking for the seller to pay for their closing costs because they don't have a lot of disposable income. But their credit is good enough, apparently, to get a loan. Now, FHA, the buyer is putting down 3 to 3.5%, but sometimes they still need the seller to pay for their closing costs. Not necessarily, but many times they do. And the appraiser is going to be much more strict on these government loans. They sometimes will require windows to be replaced. If the windows are single pane, they may ask for insulation in the floors. If it's a crawl space, they may ask for repairs to either the roof or parts of the property. They don't do a full home inspection, but they definitely look at the property closer than on a conventional loan. On USDA-RD, it is also 100% financing, but the area has to qualify. There is a population requirement, and it has to be more rural, like Bella Vista. So RD loans are popular in the more rural areas, and they are also 100% financing, and many times the buyer is wanting their closing costs paid as well. No matter what, on all of these financing options, the seller is going to want to ask for a pre-qualification or a pre-approval letter before accepting the offer, or make it a condition of accepting the offer. So you may want to counter the contract saying that you want a pre-approval or pre-qualification letter within a certain amount of time. This is really important so that you don't keep your home off the market in case the buyer can't qualify for a loan. So that covers all that we're going to cover today. You can always reach out to me at info@hutchrealty.com. You can message me from this video. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if you are a seller, I want to encourage you to talk to a realtor before you do anything else. You don't have to use the realtor, but at least you'll get some good information of how they can help you in negotiating the sale of your home. No matter what, may God bless you and may God bless your home. Hey, are you still watching? If you are, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on Facebook, like the video or follow our Facebook page. Don't forget to subscribe.